I thought that I would share, as Tom would often know, or you, when I would go to open mics, I would read things from most recent book releases. So I was going to pick 3 poems that I had never shared at your open mics from this Down in the Dirt issue collection book that is called Excerpts from the Plague Years. Books are titled based on accepted writing in it, and I thought, when we've got pandemic time, that seems so appropriate. And people who know Austin might know that this statue is actually a singing statue. It's a bunch of pipes that when the wind would come through, I have to try to show it off, and it would actually sing for you. So during the pandemic, during the snowstorm in February, because we didn't have heat, we're driving around, we saw these things, and I was like, I'm photographing this, and John was like, it looks like a tornado, and I'm like, actually it's not, but it's kind of appropriate for something called Excerpts from the Plague Year. So anyway, picking 3 that I don't believe I have shared with you guys. This first one is, people like Tom would know, if there was a piece of writing in there that had a title, I might have something very short afterward that matches it. This is a very short 1-page thing that's called Tanya's Story. It's actually a little mini story. Tanya's middle name is Marie, and her sister name is Tasha Anna Negron. She likes her sister's name, but I told her that her name was nice too. This is a story Tanya made up for me at Logan Beach Cafe. She was eating nachos and salsa. Tanya's 9, going on 10. This is a story about summer. Phil is riding his bike. Phil is my brother. How old is Phil? Phil is 17, going on 18 years old. So he was riding his bike to the park, and it was sunny, and Jojo, that's my older brother, he shot a bow and arrow at Phil's tires, and he hit the tires! And Phil got mad. Phil fell over and he hit his arm, but he was okay. So since Phil was mad, well, he ran after Jojo and he caught up to him and he threw him to the ground and they started fighting. And my sister, Tasha, came and told them to stop, but they didn't stop. So she called my dad. Dad came with his belt. Ooh. Now the additions to the story are getting really crazy here, sorry. So, it's really a Mexican belt. What's the difference between a Mexican belt and a belt? Say, like, not from Mexico? Am I asking too many questions? It's a really thin, and I got hit with it once. Ouch. That's my addition to the story again, sorry. Oh, wait, she had to go get her drink. She was thirsty making up stories. This is hard work. Okay, she's coming back now. So what's the end of the story? What happened? My brother Joe, he had a black eye. Phil gave it to him. So Dad came and hit them, and they stopped fighting then. Okay, so we got the good guy, bad guy thing covered, and an action scene and resolution. So most stories have a moral. So what's the moral of the story? To not fight. Little thing called Tanya's Story. Little goofy thing that was a 1-pager on here, but then I will share with you. This one is called, I'm going to call Vibrations Echo. You didn't think you could be ready for this. You saw life come and go and thought you could not cope. But you're not the first to battle these demons, because some who have had to face this pain and strife couldn't even survive. We all know this feeling. We all know what it's like. We know that tension knot when it feels like everything is ripping you apart and the force is pushing you against the wall so hard your breath escapes and you cannot get it back. I'm here to tell you this. You can make it. Just pause. Give it a minute. Trust me, you'll be able to breathe again. Once you realize that every aspect of death is still a part of life, then you can embrace every single molecule as a part of life itself. And then you can embrace everything, every echo and vibration, because once you connect the pieces together, then you will feel all the universe's vibrations as they suddenly come into sync. Yeah, either that or something, I'll figure it out. So, but thank you very much.